football in Egypt is more than just a sport, it's a way of life. The passion for the game runs deep in the nation's culture, with football being an integral part of the country's history and politics. From the success of the national team, known as the Pharaohs, to the intense rivalry between Al Ahly and Zamalek, two of the most successful clubs in Egypt, football has a unique significance in Egyptian society. The success of the Egyptian national team in Africa is undeniable, with the team winning the Africa Cup 7 times. However, the FIFA World Cup has been a different story, with Egypt qualifying only 3 times and never advancing past the first round. Most national team players, including the highly acclaimed Mo Salah, began their careers in the Egyptian Premier League before moving on to Europe, showcasing the talent and potential of football in Egypt. One of the most intriguing aspects of football in Egypt are the intense rivalries, especially the one between Al Ahly and Zamalek. To understand the roots of this rivalry, one needs to delve into the history of Egypt. The strategic importance of the country due to the Suez Canal, which enabled easier transportation of goods between Asia and Europe, resulted in various European powers vying for control over Egypt, which was under British rule until it gained sovereignty in 1922. Al Ahly, often referred to as the national club in English, has historically had a strong following from the poorer suburbs of Cairo, reflecting its nationalistic political orientation. On the other hand, Zamalek has been seen as the team of the rich and the ruling British elite. Today, Zamalek is seen as a more liberal and open club, which is a stark contrast to the nationalistic views of Al Ahly. These political differences between the two clubs have fueled the rivalry, leading to intense matches and even violence at times. In fact, matches between Al Ahly and Zamalek often have to be held in neutral stadiums with foreign referees to avoid bias. The political tensions came to a tragic climax in 2012 during a match between Al Masry and Al Ahly, which resulted in over 300 injuries and 74 deaths. This devastating event led to a complete ban on fans in stadiums from 2012 to 2021, and even now, the Egyptian Premier League has restrictions on the number of fans allowed per team per game, with a maximum of 3,000 fans. Despite the political undertones and challenges faced by football in Egypt, it remains a beloved sport in the country. The passion of the fans, the talent of the players, and the rich history of the game continue to make football an integral part of Egyptian culture. As the nation looks to the future, there is hope that football in Egypt will continue to thrive and make its mark on the world stage. With talented players like Mo Salah leading the way and efforts to address the issues of violence and bias in football, the future of football in Egypt looks promising. In conclusion, football in Egypt is more than just a sport, it's a reflection of the country's history, politics, and culture. From the success of the national team to the intense rivalry between Al Ahly and Zamalek, football holds a special place in the hearts of Egyptians. Despite the challenges faced by the sport, there is hope for a brighter future, where football in Egypt can continue to grow and make a lasting impact on the world stage.